What's good in the hoodie too? This is Crazy Samurai 71 here, bringing you guys another video. Today I'm bringing you guys a video on Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel episode 15 and 16 summaries. For those of you who don't know, earlier today I posted a video for episodes 13 and 14 summaries, and then yesterday I posted a video on 12 and 13 summaries. So now we actually have summaries for the next 5 episodes. Today they actually released episode 11 on TV, so we have summaries for 12 through 16, which is pretty crazy. The summaries that I'm going to be discussing with you guys will be stuff that is from a French site, so the translation's a little different, so just keep that in mind, especially the titles. That will some of them will change, some of them may be altered slightly. It really depends on what they choose to do. So let's start off with episode 15. Episode 15's French title is Virus Alert. Again, that's the French transliteration of the title. So the American title could be Virus Alert, or it could be something changed. Just trying to clarify that. So the description says, Brody gives karate lessons to Emma, a computer specialist who dreams of fighting alongside the Power Rangers. At the same time, Typeface, a new monster sent by Odious, is trying to render the Power Rangers' weapons inoperative by means of computer virus. Okay, so first of all, sounds very filler-like, straight up, very filler sounding. Computer specialist girl learning karate lessons. That could be interesting. I actually like to see that kind of story with karate lessons, how that will work out, where he'll have found her, what reason he's even teaching her. I'd love to know that kind of stuff. Again, we don't really know those details as of now, but it does sound interesting. Typeface sounds like a pretty standard villain, trying to render the Rangers' weapons inoperative. Yeah, it sounds very much so like a filler-based plot. Not a bad thing, just something worth noting in general, but nothing wrong here. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how this will work out. More likely than not, this will lead into some kind of story with the Rangers interacting with her and letting her be engaged in battle in some way, or doing something, you know what I mean? Again, we'll have to wait and see how the whole situation works. Maybe she helps the Rangers make their weapons work again, and that's her way of helping them because she's a computer specialist. Maybe she manages to fix the virus. That would make a lot of sense to me, but we'll have to wait and see how it works. So episode 16 now. Episode 16 is called Calvin Mechanic, and it's kind of and that title probably will be changed, I would imagine, but it's pretty straightforward sounding. So the description says, a new monster is sent to Earth to fight the Rangers. It steals electricity from cars and the city to charge itself with energy and power. He is a formidable adversary, but the Rangers, helped by Zord Lion of Fire, which obviously this is a translation, so it's really the Lion Fire Zord, managed to defeat him, but the monster seizes a star of power of the Rangers, which really means a ninja power star. Again, this is how they translate it, so it's not exactly how we say it, but it's how they are, translating it. So in other words, one of the Rangers' power stars is taken. Now, we don't know if that means that it's one of their main stars or how it's going to work exactly and whose star it is. We'll have to wait and see how those what that will be like. But it should be interesting to see how that works out. The Lion Fire Zord being mentioned is obviously good to note, of course. But just in general, these 2 episodes sound okay. Neither of them sound like super, super exciting. Episode 16 definitely sounds more interesting than 15, just in the sense is that like one of the Rangers is going to lose their power star. But other than that, neither of these episodes sound like particularly heavy on story. But 16 could lead to something because of that whole power star focus right there that I mentioned. So we'll have to wait and see how that works out. I'd love to know your opinions about these 2 episode summaries. Again, as I said before, 16 sounds more interesting than 15 to me, but I'm definitely gonna watch either one, and both of them, and I'll be reviewing them as well. So stay tuned for that. As far as when those episodes will likely release, if I had to guess right now, I would say probably the first week of October and the second week of October. But again, that's just my guess right now. I don't want to assume anything with absolute certainty until we have official confirmation. So just keep that in mind that, it could be later, it could be sooner. I don't want to say anything with absolute certainty until we have official word as to what is going to happen. So just keep that in mind. I'm expecting those episodes to release in October, and then what will likely happen is that probably closer to October we may hear about more summaries, or maybe they'll announce something in the next couple of days, if not the next week, because it seems like they're releasing the summaries fairly early now, which does happen a lot during the fall. They tend to release a lot of the summaries very, very early prior to the episodes actually releasing, and not always giving the confirmation of the air dates. Air dates tend to happen closer to the time of the actual episodes releasing, and when you're talking about episodes releasing in October and you're in September, typically we don't hear that stuff until right as the month is starting. So keep that in mind, that we probably won't hear about the air dates until the end of September, if not the start of October. So just keep that in mind. So please remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'd love to know your opinions about these episodes and more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'm telling you guys, I'm Crazy Samurai 71, and goodbye, guys.